What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sam's Fan Reacts. And today we're doing a deep dive into one of my newest obsessions when it comes to these artists. Fujii Kaze is what I was told is supposed to be pronounced. Not Fujii Kaze like I said, but Fujii Kaze. And I decided to call this series on Fujii The Quiet Storm, because if there is nothing else that Fujii Kaze represents, and it is like the perfect quiet storm. And y'all already know I'm obsessed. So I had to do a deep dive. I had to find out who this kid is, where is he from, his background, and everything. And everything that I found out, I would not be me if I didn't share that with you. So here we go. The Quiet Storm, the Fujii Kaze deep dive. On Sam's Fan Reacts, let's go. If y'all like what we putting down over here on Sam's Fan Reacts,
Sam's Fan
hit the like button. You don't even have to subscribe.
Let's start the show.
Just hit the like button, okay? But listen, have you ever heard a voice that was so calm that it literally makes the world quiet? It makes everything just stand still, and it makes everything that didn't make sense, it makes it make sense. A voice that makes you feel feelings that you didn't even know existed. That voice, that power of creating stillness, that is what I call the power of Fujii Kaze and his entire vibe that it gives. On top of being such a fun artist that I don't see how anybody can resist loving on him. It's like when I think about Fujii Kaze and I keep saying Kaze, y'all gonna have to forgive me, and we're gonna roll with Kaze, okay? I know it's Kaze, but y'all know, y'all auntie over here, y'all cousin over here, she don't talk right sometimes, okay? So if you hear me say Kaze, just keep going, okay? Just go with me. Give me some grace, okay? But when I think about Fujii Kaze and the power of his music, even separate from the lyrics, it resonates so deep in my soul, to whereas I feel like everybody in the world should experience his voice and his music. You don't believe me and how he can touch you? Listen to this.
It doesn't matter if it's Sunday. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Back. Alright, I've been missing you bad. Alright, I had enough with this apathy. How long have I gone astray?
Before the lights, before the charts, before the fandoms, there was a boy in Okayama, Japan. I think I said that right. Okayama, Japan. A little bitty something too. Sitting at the piano in his family's home. Fujii Kaze started playing the piano while most kids were out playing video games, While most kids was out playing with their friends, he, at 12 years old, started uploading covers on YouTube. He started his YouTube channel at 12 years old. No auto-tunes, no coaching, no choreography, just simple, imperfect beauty that became his signature. Check this out. In a world obsessed with noise, Fujii Kaze found peace in stillness. He found peace in love. He found peace in peace. And from that tiny room in Japan, surrounded by his amazing father who introduced him to music from all around the world, every genre, the sound of Fujii Kaze was born. And my God, what a sound it is. What makes Fujii Kaze so magnetic? It's that he just does not play into stereotypes. He don't belong to a genre. He doesn't belong to a generation. He doesn't belong to no category or box that people like to put artists in. This man goes from R&B to gospel to jazz to pop to soul, and somehow he makes it feel effortlessly. He makes it feel as if he's the creator, that this is something that he was born to do. And to my Gen X ears, Fujii Kaze is what music used to sound like. Just simple music full of honesty, full of love, and full of direction. That's what his music does. That's what his music gives. That's what his music creates. And it's not even just the voice. It's not just the melody, the tone, the tempo. It's everything all wrapped in one. The entire Fujii Kaze experience, as I call it. Magic fingers on that piano, baby, let me tell you. The only other artist that I know that can even compare to Fujii Kaze in my day and time. Artists like Alicia Keys, artists like Stevie Wonder, artists like Ray Charles, on who I can immediately bring to mind when I think of his talents on the piano. And when I think of his talents on just creating that melody and creating that safe space for music to just flow. It's like he created an entire atmosphere of expectancy. He creates an atmosphere of fun, an atmosphere of love, joy, all that in his music. You don't believe me? Y'all know what I'm gonna say? Check this out. 最後には笑いたい何のために戦おうとも時は愛かいあの時の笑顔はなんだあの時の涙はなんじゃった It's not the time to die I'm alive na 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 It's not the time to die I'm alive How could you not want to hear that voice, that tone, that melody? How could you not want to feel that spirit and that presence every hour of every day? How could that music that you just heard not make you just feel good about life and everything in it, regardless of what's actually happening. He is my escape from reality, and I have come to appreciate his music and his talents so much to the point whereas he's a household staple now. He's a name in my house now, baby. It's that Fujii Kaze effect, honey. And it is giving every time you put on his music. It's giving. One thing I love about him, he don't chase fame. Fame chases him, knocks him down, overtakes him, because authentic music is so hard. And authenticity travels. It transcends generations. It transcends racial lines. It transcends countries and traditions and ethics. Like, it just transcends and transforms and transmits in a way that only your spirit can understand. There is something so deeply spiritual about him, his music, and what he is able and capable of doing. When I first heard his music, I thought it was a trend, you know? I thought it was a trend that my 10-year-old son was just, you know, hey, Mom, listen to this, you know? I thought it was just something, this little TikTok stuff. You know how these kids do. But when I listened to it, I sat down and listened to it, and for the first time in a long time, listening to music with my son, I just listened. The two of us sat there, a Gen X mom and her Gen Alpha son, we sat there connecting through a Japanese artist that we had never met. That is something that I call the global mirror, baby. Let me tell you something. Fujii Kaze reflects the parts of the world, the parts of ourselves, and the parts of society that we did not know needed healing. He reflects all that's good in this world through music. And he transforms you and your heart and your soul into something that's just fun and something that's just so loving and something that just wants to just help people. He used to say, love all, serve all, which was one of his slogans. It's not just philosophy. That became his motto. That became something that he lived. He carried himself with like a gentle confidence. He don't have this big ego. He don't need to perform just to be performing. He is peace. He is healing. He is everything that the world needs now, wrapped up in a Japanese man on stage with a microphone and a piano, baby. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! That is who he is. That is who he was meant to be. Every piano note, every lyric, every pause, every song choice, every cover choice, it feels intentional. It feels like he is giving you the space to breathe. It feels like he is giving you the space to smile in a world that moves at the speed of outrage. Fujii Kaze slows you down. Fujii Kaze brightens you. Fujii Kaze shows you the things about life that make sense. The kindness that can be loud and the love that can be truly felt. And the vulnerability and weakness that can be reflected and shown and healed in your highest form of strength. I absolutely love this kid. I love everything he stands for. I truly, 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 though, am grateful for his father, who actually introduced him to so many different genres of music. His father introduced him to jazz, R&B, soul, baby, all of that. And all of that shows, and it's all incorporated in his music. You can just tell. You don't believe me? Look at the soul. Tell me that this boy ain't got soul. Watch this. Watch this real quick. This
I don't know what it is that you done to me, but it cost me to act ages begun to leave. While lace and promises, a kiss for like and we're on our way. Before the rise, whatever it is that you do and you do what you do, yeah. It's a feeling that I wanna stay, 'cause my heart starts beating.
when you watch his live performances, you see the crowd silent before he even begins. It's not silence from them being bored or them really not wanting to be there. It's a reverence, because everybody in that room, in that stadium, watching, they know they are about to experience something of pure magic, something that is just pure overall. His influence is just stretching beyond Japan. You see me, a Gen X, I'm not gonna tell my age, black woman in Illinois, straight vibing to Fujii Kaze. Y'all can't tell me that is not amazing. That is shaping music. He is creating his own everything. He is shifting the energy. He's shifting the vibes. He's shifting the expectations that we're having on music, because we see good music can be created by artists of today, even the younger ones. And we see that there are artists out there that can create music that resonates with us all, that we all can get behind. Fujii Kaze is going to be a legend. I can mark my words. He will actually be a legend. Listen to this. Artists around the world are now borrowing his tone, phrasing his balance between soul and stillness. They're trying, but he just cannot be duplicated. He is not just shaping music, he is completely shifting it. He's completely shifting the industry. And for creators like me, people who live for the stories behind music, Fujii Kaze is just a breath of fresh air. He's a breath of fresh air. He is a reminder of what art and music was meant to be. A mirror, not a mask. He mirrors himself internally through his music. He mirrors his soul. He mirrors his love for people. He mirrors his want and desire for this world to just be calm, fun, full of love, hope, joy, all of that. He mirrors that and he gives it to us in his music. And you cannot help but to feel that. If you don't feel that when you listen to his music, then you're not listening to his music. You're hearing it, but you're not truly listening to it. You understand what I'm saying? Fujii Kaze, he feels like the quiet storm to me, and that's why I chose to call him the quiet storm, because he don't just arrive with thunder and lightning and rain and pain and darkness. He seeps in slowly, and by the time you realize it, by the time you realize he's there, he's already changed the atmosphere. He has already changed everything you thought you knew. His message is simple. Love all, serve all, be present. And make it fun. And maybe, just maybe, that is what this world needs right now. No, maybe. That's exactly what the world needs right now. More Fujii Kaze. in a megasphere level. That's what this world needs. Because I can honestly say Fujii Kaze has changed my perception on music, artists, international artists, along with a lot of others. But I don't know why, but I've just been stuck with this guy. I've just been stuck with the humanity and everything that he stands for. I'm just stuck on who he is as an artist and why he creates the music that he does. This kid transcends generation, cultures, everything. And he makes it all make sense. He makes it all make sense. And I love that for him. I love that for us because, baby, we get to experience the Fujii Kaze effect. Okay? We get to experience it. Listen to this. As in closing, I'm not going to keep you all day, but listen. I just feel like everybody needs to listen to him. Everybody needs to experience him, experience what he brings to the table. Everybody needs the Fujii Kaze effect. If you have not listened to Fujii Kaze, baby, you are missing out. Go check out his reactions, his songs that I've done on my page. If you have not listened to him, so you can see what I'm talking about, I promise you will not be disappointed. If you're already a Fujii Kazean, then welcome, my family. We love you here. Like this video. Comment if you are a Fujii Kazean or not. And subscribe. Until next time. Bye.